Good day and welcome to the One Piece Forum YouTube channel. I am FrankieGarn15
And I'm Mapache.
and today we're going to be reviewing One Piece chapter 818 and this was amazing.
Yeah,
Such a good chapter.
you always thought you always thought in the last chapter that it couldn't get any better because it was just every chapter was kind of great, and then this.
Yeah, it's one of those chapters that comes along and it's why the whole community starts to say that Oda is God. And
Yeah,
yeah, it's just so good and it's just so amazing. Yeah. Okay, we'll start talking about the chapter now. So the first big main point is the fact that we find out that the red poneglyphs are all road poneglyphs,
yeah,
and this means that we get explained by Nekomamushi that all these road poneglyphs, the four of them, when deciphered, make a map that lead to Raftel.
yeah,
That's basically it.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
it. And there are four word poneglyphs.
Four
Uh,
poneglyphs, yeah.
yeah,
And
and
this brings up a point, like, because I think many people are confused, like, how Raftel is found, and people thought that maybe it's just you got to the end of the Grand Line and it was so hard to get there that that's why it wasn't found. But it's obviously
yeah.
that the island is somewhat hidden, and I don't know how an island can be hidden. Maybe it's the moon, maybe
Yeah.
it's it could be anything. It's,
I don't think it's the moon. I hope it's not the moon, actually.
yeah, that'd be weird.
But yeah, I was one of the people who thought Raftel would just be the last island and easy to find but hard to reach. So that's why nobody was there. But then it wouldn't make sense to decipher the place where it is because everybody would just know where it is. You wouldn't need a poneglyph for this.
I was thinking, because you remember when we first went to Ennie's lobby and
Yeah.
you walk in and there's just a massive hole. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Like a giant waterfall and there's a
Yeah.
massive hole. Maybe it's something like that. Maybe it's just a giant waterfall and you go down it and it's like how they had to ride up to Skypiea.
And then they go underwater.
Maybe something like that, yeah, could be. I don't know.
And we saw a little glimpse of Raftel when Nekomamushi was talking about it, like behind the mist, and it looked like it was a building, so it is man-made.
Yeah.
It's not just some savage island, but we didn't see if there were still people there. But well, let's not turn this into a Raftel discussion.
Right. Just talk a little bit about it.
So, yeah, what else we find out about the red poneglyphs is that Big Mom has won and Kaido has won. And, well, the Minks have won.
Yeah.
And now Luffy just wants to grab Sanji and go to Kaido to get one. And also just grab the poneglyph from Big Mom while he's
Yeah,
there. Why
yeah.
not?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the other one is unknown. We don't know where the other one is. It could be
No.
uh,
On the
could
moon.
be anywhere. Could be on the moon. Could be under the ocean. Could be Jinbei can have it.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but I just checked, and the one that Jinbei has is probably not red because it's not as shaded as the one we found on Zoo now. On the forum, most of the people say that it's on Elbaf,
Yeah.
where the giants come from. And some people also say that Shanks has it, maybe because with Kaido and Big Mom we have the two Yonko, and maybe Shanks as a third Yonko has a third poneglyph. Or yes, even somebody mentioned it might be on the moon, and maybe NL will return with it.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Maybe it's weird though. And we have so Nekomamushi explains that you don't have to steal the poneglyph. You could just use what are called the fish prints, and are basically copies that people have made, but obviously can't decipher because obviously only Nico Robin can decipher. And then he brings up the point that Nico Robin might be, well, probably going to be a target because she's the only one that can decipher them. So I'm surprised she hasn't been a target already, actually.
She has been a target all her life, actually.
Well, by the Marines, but she's never been a target by pirates. Caught wanting
Yeah.
to decipher the Poneglyphs. But I guess not many have the Poneglyphs, so
I wonder how many fish prints are there. So how many people made copies, or how many copies were made of the Poneglyphs?
maybe there's one copy per crew member of each of the Yonko crew. I doubt it though.
I hope it will be more than one, actually, because when you have the chance to make a copy, you don't just make one, or I'm not sure. Well,
Maybe there's a lot floating around in the underworld.
yeah, this might be.
Could be something like that. Maybe Doflamingo had one. You never know. He could have had one. And then the next point that we move on to is the fact that the Kazuki family made the Poneglyphs 800 years ago. And for some reason, Luffy finds it really hard to understand. He's like, Momo, you made the Poneglyphs?
Yeah.
Well,
There are a lot of things that Luffy finds hard to understand in
yeah,
this chapter.
pretty much.
Like, what? There are 4 Rafters? Or
Yeah.
3
Wait.
Rafters?
I was thinking about this. Were they friends with the ancient kingdom that was around 800 years ago? And if so, why did the world government not target Wano Kingdom and leave them as they are? That's what I'm wondering.
I think they cannot target. Or, well, we know that the Wano Kingdom is not part of the world government. Maybe because they were friends with the ancient kingdom and they just don't like the world government.
Mm.
And I think they don't. I think the world government would like to target them, but maybe they are too strong.
Yeah, maybe that's the case, but I mean, they do say that 1 Yonko equals. Oh, I don't know whether it's 4 Yonko equals the world government or 1 Yonko equals the world government in strength-wise, because obviously Kaido's been. We find out in this chapter. Is in Kaido, right? Is in Wano.
Yeah.
So brings up the point like, if Kaido can take it over, why can't the government take it over? Or maybe it's just got to the point where there's no point for the government to take it over. You know, it's
Yeah, maybe Kaido just made a deal with the shogun of Wano Kingdom, and then, as we have learned in this chapter, killed Momo's dad.
yeah.
Because I'm not sure why. It says, I don't remember exactly who said it, that Momo's father, what was his name? Odin. He had some information because, as we also know, he traveled with Roger to Raftel. So he had some information about the Void Century and about the true history. But I don't really understand why Kaido would kill him then. Just because of this information. Maybe there were other reasons as well.
Yeah, maybe he was just torturing him and went too far.
Yeah.
Or
So maybe he was torturing him to get to the information and then, oops, killed him.
My hand slipped.
Because I don't think he killed him because of the information. I don't think that Kaido would want to cover up anything.
No, I don't think he would have found out anything. We know that the samurai are very what's the word? Loyal, and they won't give in to stuff like that. So I don't think he would tell them. So
What do I think about Law? What's Law gonna do? He has been there all the time.
I don't know. I assume he's going to whatever Yonko battle, whether it be Kaido, whether it be Big Mom. I think that Law is still going to be on their side for the battle. I mean, I am personally of the theory that it's going to be a 6-way battle, and it's going to be Yonko Big Mom against Yonko Kaido, and Luffy's going to be on one of the sides, and we don't know yet. Doubtful that he's going to be on Kaido's side because Kaido's done some questionable things.
Yeah.
Big Mom hasn't done much yet, so.
Yeah, that would be more probable.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind, I have to say, if one day Law would just turn out to be an enemy when, I don't know. I don't want to explain now how, but I wouldn't be surprised that much, and I wouldn't mind it either.
I don't know, I feel like there's too many enemies in One Piece right now. We've got Kaido, we've got Big Mom, we've got Blackbeard, we've got Jack.
Yeah, maybe Big Mom will turn into an ally, but no, that's also stuff for another video.
I like the
Probably.
idea of just a big war, between two Yonkos. That would be pretty nice to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and I have to mention something from the member Fujitora, who posted on the forum the picture of the cover page from chapter 631, where we see Crocus and Laboon sitting there and drinking sake, well, mainly Crocus, Laboon not, drinking sake with somebody, and everybody was wondering all the time who it was. And this member Fujitora now pointed out that it might have been Momo's father, Oden, because we'd only see the guy from behind, but he looks like a samurai. He has the hat and the cape. Yeah.
And chronologically, I
knows,
think it makes sense.
Yeah, and he knows Crocus, who has been a member of Roger's crew as well.
And that brings us on to the point where Oden turns out to was in the pirate crew with Roger and knows the secrets of the Void Century, or the secrets of the Raftel Kingdom and the World Government. What happened 800 years ago? Yeah. And back to your point, didn't everyone assume that it was Rayleigh? I think a lot of people thought it was Rayleigh that was sitting with Crocus, but that doesn't make sense because Rayleigh was...
Yeah.
Why would he not show him? Is the point. But a lot of people did think it was Rayleigh, from what I remember.
But now that we know about the samurai and what they dress like, and that Oden has been part of Roger's crew, I think it might have been before he died.
I think it makes a lot of sense.
Crocus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was something I had to say about Kinemon, and it was just that I had like a theory that maybe because we found out that Kinemon is not the father of Momo anymore, and he's like a loyal subject of the Kazuki family. He has the devil fruit, right? And it's clear that he just got it recently because he didn't even know much about it. I think
he didn't even know it was a devil fruit, I think.
Yeah, something like that. I think that maybe it was given to him by Lord Odin. That is my theory, that he was given to it by Lord Odin, and it is not just a Paramecia devil fruit. Well, it might be a Paramecia, but that there's something more special about it. Like maybe it was a Wano family heirloom or something, and he was given to it by Odin, and
maybe to make... Yeah, sorry, go on.
Yeah, just that it's more special. Maybe it's like a mythical devil fruit or a mystical devil fruit or whatever you want to call it. And has more special properties to it. Maybe there's something different about it that he hasn't figured out yet.
Yeah. This could be just making clothes out of other things.
Yeah.
Yeah, might be useful, but what do you think would be... what else could he do with it?
I mean, I know that it's called Foxfire Kinemon for a start, and I know that there's a theory, I think Rogers based it, where he talked about Kinemon having like a mythical devil fruit. I can't remember what it's called. It's like a fox. It's like a mythical fox in Japanese folklore or culture, or whatever you want to say, and it has like the powers to not transmutate, but kind of like what he's doing now with the clothes, and just appear transform or make things appear, or disguise. I think the fox could disguise as a human or something like that. But anyway, that theory was brought up. So maybe it's like that. Maybe it's like a Zoan devil fruit, this like legendary fox, and he hasn't figured out that he can do that yet. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know though. It's a stretch, but
sounds interesting. I also think that there should be more behind this devil fruit than just making clothes.
And now that Kinemon, we know that he's not Momo's father. Now he can join the crew.
No.
I want him to join the crew.
No new member discussion now.
Oh man, he's been with the crew so long.
Not Kinemon. No, but tell me what you rate the chapter.
10 out of 10.
Great.
Straight up 10 out of 10. 11
I
out of
give it
10. 5 out of 7.
I wanted to give 11 out of 10. Don't steal my joke.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
it really deserves 12 out of 10.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, great chapter. No question.
I still don't think it was as good a chapter as the Kaido reveal, but it was still a really good chapter. So, yeah.
Yeah, it is still getting better after.
Yeah.
Like, Zoo is such a great arc already.
Yeah. And
Oh, I
we normally get chapters like this, like in between arcs, where we're getting this chapter in the middle of
Yeah.
an arc, so it's different. So I'm happy.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
And
Please
register
comment.
on the forum.
Yeah, register on the forum and please comment because we want to have a discussion. We want to try and have a discussion in the comment section, maybe, possibly. Okay then. Bye.
Bye.